today. So every day we start fresh because we can't affect the past, but we damn sure can make a difference today.
Welcome back to another episode of Shop Talk. Today we are talking about our season 8 wish lists, and we're almost to January 6th, so we've made it through another hiatus. We can't wait to see the new season, and so we're just gonna break down our wish list for you guys before the new season of The Rookie premieres.
So episode descriptions were shared. We have 801 and 802. So 801 is called Checkmate. The LAPD and FBI and Interpol all work with Monica Stevens in Prague to target high-value terrorists operating within and outside the United States. So it'll be interesting. I'm curious to know how she figured out Prague. Like, I don't know. Like we were
Yeah, because
talking
in the
before we
yeah, because
started.
like in the trailer she was like, like, don't you guys want to go explore? And I'm like, well, then what is she doing?
Yeah.
Like, what is she doing the entire time?
And they're there
Um,
to do work, so there's no
yeah.
exploring happening.
Mhm.
But
Yeah. And then for 802, which will air January 13th, it's called Fast Andy. And the description is when the president visits Los Angeles, the LAPD teams up with the Secret Service to ensure his safety and assess any major threats on their watch list. Meanwhile, Miles' instincts are tested and Tim takes on a new role.
I can't wait to know what this new role for Tim is.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I saw it somewhere earlier, but maybe Tim's moving away from TO Tim, which would be cool. But then
Mhm.
that means that John Nolan's going to be Miles as TO to finish out his rookie
Oh
period.
goodness. Yeah, of course we have seen like some more of like Miles and Smitty. I mean, at least like on
Hmm.
set, yeah, with Brent and Derek. So like I wonder if like Smitty gets to fill in the interim or
Yeah,
something. That would be
yeah,
funny.
it would be funny. Yeah, because I mean, it looks like by the trailer, like it's all hands on deck back in LA with the rest of the team with all this Monica stuff. So,
Mhm.
but then in the trailer, like Angela gets pushed down or something, like she doesn't look very well, and then they are all in the hospital and like Gray walks in. I'm just confused. I cannot wait until next Tuesday. Like we're like less than a week out at this point. By the time this airs, this podcast
Mhm.
drops, like we're less than a week out, and I need it back so badly. So,
Mhm.
and then we have an 803 episode title, but no description yet, and it's called The Red Place. So interested to see what that's gonna be about.
Mhm.
But and that airs January 20th. So like right off the bat, we're every week with new episodes, which I'm excited. I'm
Yeah.
ready for it.
Yeah.
So. So we'll kind of recap where we left off in the season 7 finale because I don't know about you, but I totally forgot. So it's been like
Mhm.
more than 6 months. John and Nyla are going to track down Oscar, and so they go to Barstow and track down his accomplice. Well, then he's right on their heels, kidnaps Sean, takes him to the desert because why not? And then Oscar ends up escaping. John's rescued with the help of Nyla and the kid with the drone. So that's cool. And then everyone's told to meet at the FBI office, Nolan, Garza, Gray, and Lopez. And Nolan was like, I thought it was about Oscar, but the state police found the chopper that he escaped on. But now Nolan's like, I'm starting to think it's about something else. Yeah, yeah. So Garza shows up and tells everyone that this is not what they wanted. He tells them he can't tell them the intel, it's beyond top secret, which is doesn't sound very good. But the US government has been leveraged using secrets stolen from what they thought was a secure NSA facility in LA. Which brought me back. I think when we were watching the finale, I didn't remember like the whole NSA like badge stealing thing that happened. So I was like, oh yeah, that's right, that's right. Okay, so they wonder who it was leveraged by, and then in walks Monica, and she was given an immunity deal that was ill-advised by Garza. So yeah, that's where we left off with all the Monica Stevens. And then we noted like where we left off with Chenford. There. in a weird place right now, but they had like some sexy time and a couple of bets slash challenges going on. The rookie bet, the April Fool's prank. But Lucy studied for the sergeant's exam. She studied or she passed, was put on night shift. Um, and then Tim wants to take the next step and she was asleep. So I think from previous articles that I've seen, like we're gonna pick up maybe not like the next morning, but like a couple days after or something. And so that should be
Mhm.
interesting to see because
Yeah.
I feel like everyone needs some closure on that.
Mhm.
But
Yeah.
do you want to go through your wish list items from season 7 and like what you wanted to see versus what actually happened?
Yeah. So obviously first on my list was Chenford getting back together. Uh, they did not get back together in season 7, but I mean they were paired up a few times, so like that was good.
Hmm.
Um, I also wanted more Lopez and Jayla family moments, like lower angst things. Didn't get that really either, so that was kind of a bummer. So I'm like, 0 for 2 right now. Um,
Zero for, yeah, yeah, 0 for 2.
and I also wanted Balin's relationship to be like stable. Um, I mean, technically the like Jason saga was over with when he was killed off, but like obviously there was drama leading up to that because Bailey was, keeping stuff from John and he like, wants to know all the
Hmm.
answers right away and like she wasn't giving it to them. And obviously their whole adoption situation didn't help things for them. So I mean, I guess technically they're still okay. So I guess they're
Yeah.
stable, sort of. I mean, because Bailey wasn't, directly involved in the Oscar plot in the season 7 finale. Um,
Mm.
and John won't really ever be rid of Oscar, even though I'd like that. Although Oscar is entertaining, I will say.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, so it's like Balin's okay for all the stuff that they went through
Yeah.
last season.
They're
So
the only ship that's okay, as far as we
right now,
know.
anyway. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
Do you feel like you're kind of over all of the Oscar stuff? Like he is entertaining to watch, but do you feel like it's like
yeah.
being dragged on?
I mean, I'd rather have him than like Monica. Like, I want the Monica stuff to be
Hmm.
resolved first.
Yeah.
I mean, ideally, yes, I'd like both of their storylines to be resolved, but I mean, they've already dragged the Oscar thing out, off and on for all of these 8 seasons now. So,
Yeah.
like, I don't really know, I mean, yeah, I don't know. Um, didn't really get many Luna moments. Um, but there are more coming in season 8, so that's good, I guess, even though it doesn't really look that great for like her and Gray. Um,
No.
yeah,
I feel like they're gonna do kind of what they were doing with Detective Graham and Angela, but like maybe
yeah,
take it a step further with Gray and Luna. You know, where it was like that other person was coming in and it was like, oh, well, they won't they? But I don't know, I kind of feel like they're gonna go a little bit further with Luna and Gray. Because they're more of like a side ship in a way. Like they're still like a popular ship, but they're not, I mean, Angel Parker is not like a regular on here.
yeah,
So
mhm,
yeah.
yeah. We definitely got unique rookies in this past season, so that was good. And we did get to see how Tim and Lucy handled like being TOs. So I mean, I guess I got what I wanted. I definitely wasn't expecting Seth's arc, but that's fine. They switched
Yeah.
it up for sure. Um, yeah. And so I mean we had that. I didn't get the Selena and Aaron like closure moment, but at least Aaron didn't meet an untimely end. So he was just, transferred off screen. So that's, you know,
Yeah.
um, at least I got the no tragic ending for his character. So that's good. Um, we did get more Lucy and Selena and Nyla and Angela moments because I wanted that. Um, we got like the tiniest bit of like Wesley and James, but not, it was more like Wesley helping Nyla. Like we didn't see him like go into the hospital room to visit James like in his, major episode. Um, I was also wrong about it not being a 2 second explanation of Gray's promotion, but that's okay.
Yeah.
Um, and I mean, Lucy didn't take the detective exam or like go. I mean, she like helped Seth when he like went undercover with Tamara,
Hmm.
but like she was not the main focus of that.
Yeah.
So, I really didn't get um either of those things happening either. I was right about the comfort scene though for like Nyla and Leslie, so that
Hmm.
was good. Um, I had wanted Pete Nolan to make a comeback. Uh, we didn't get that, but we did get, like the Valentine's Day and then the April Fools, obviously,
Yeah.
for holiday episodes. And my last thing was more Smitty scenes throughout season 7, and he was definitely featured more. So, yay.
Yeah. So for what I wanted to see versus what actually happened, Pete Nolan was at the top of my list. We didn't get him, sadly, but there's always a possibility for season 8. You never know. So, and then I wanted to see more of the rookie period situations, like what we did with the original 3, playing close say the switch. Which we did get a switch episode. It wasn't like mandated, I feel like it was just Gray kind of being sick of them and they were like, you're switching TOs. And so it was nice to see Jennifer's like different TO sides with the rookies, like all across the season, but even just the differences between like Lucy and Seth versus Lucy and Miles. And T.O. Bradford was back and better than ever. And like, I loved it. Like, rewatching episode 701, I was like, oh, I missed this Bradford. Um, and then I wanted to see a bromance between the new rookies, and we had
Mm.
it, but then it ended really badly. So I'm sad about that. But we did get backstory on them right off the bat, which was really nice. And we got quite a few locker room scenes, which with them, but then also like across the board too. Which was cool to see like their moments before they go into the roll call room and hit the streets and all of that. So more of that in season 8, please. Um, I did have Nyla and Angela working with the new rookies and bringing their TO side back a bit, which we didn't quite get, but we did get her, like both of them going on patrol for the day, and it was great. I need more of that in season 8, like at least one episode or even like a scene of that, happening every season from now on. So, and I loved when Wesley and James were meeting them in the station common area. Like that was amazing too. So definitely more of that. I wanted to see a good send off for Aaron, and we kind of got it. We found out that he went to the other station, and like Selena was the one to share that, and I loved that it was her. So, the Wesley personal obstacle, it wasn't 100% my favorite because I love Lopez so much. But we did get that, and Nyla got involved, and then like Nyla and Angela were playing it up a little bit more too. And to me, I was just kind of like, okay, like why are we doing this? And it was only for what, 3 or 4 episodes.
Yeah.
But then we also heard about James kissing the other girl or that kiss. So I feel like that was also another personal obstacle that like Wesley had to deal with for like a few minutes or something. So Grace promotion, I wanted to get a decent chunk of time around that too. And what does Luna think about that? We heard about it in the first episode, and then that was kind of it. Like we did hear bits and pieces of it, but it was just like swept under the rug. And I feel like for him being promoted to lieutenant, it should have been bigger, but I digress. And I wanted to see the new rookies interacting with Selena. We did get quite a bit of that, and it was amazing. Definitely need more of it. I mean, it would just be with Miles now. So, which it happened so much that people were shipping Miles and Selena, including me. So, I'm here for it. Selena and Lucy roommate era, we did get a bit of that too. And then Raj also moved in.
Oh,
So,
right.
yeah, he was kind of
How
like
could
the
I
third
forget
wheel.
about Raj?
You had
Mm,
Raj and then Rachel and then Bailey, and it was like,
mhm.
Okay. Bailey was only like for one episode though, right?
Right.
So,
Yeah.
or it was made to seem like it was one episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, more Selena and Lucy roommate moments in season 8, please. Like even if she moves in with Tim like middle of the season or whatever, even after, like just give me Selena and Lucy moments. So I
Yeah.
wanted to see Smitty and the new rookies interacting as well because I just really wanted to see the kind of BS that he tells them. We didn't get so much of that with Ridley, which I feel like that was a miss because I feel like Ridley would have believed a lot of Smitty stuff, you know? Um,
Yeah.
but we did get it with Miles and the Shangri-La moments and then the raccoon taking the donut. Totally had forgotten about that too. So yeah, that was fun. Um, and then we were following the officers home more and tackling some of that. We did get some Lopez like home stuff with that personal obstacle and the detective who had the hots for Angela, all that. And I forgot, oh my God, I could not believe I forgot this. One big thing that we found out in season 7 was baby girl Lopez's name Emmy in the
Right.
wildfire episode. It was like,
Right.
wow, that was a thing that like the whole fandom wanted, and we finally got that. Um, And we did see the struggle of like work life balance with James and Nyla, which I thought was interesting because they both do have very different jobs and they stand on different sides of the spectrum with that. Um, but I don't know. I liked it, but I was almost kind of like, okay, we need more behind us in a way. Like I thought it was really well like put together, but it just felt like it was needing some more behind it. So hopefully we'll get to see more of that in season 8. And then a Chenford reconciliation, or at least baby steps to it. Yeah, we didn't necessarily get that. We had some flirting in that bet, and I'm glad that the bet lasted longer than like 1 or 2 episodes, but we didn't really get anything. So that's just kind of lingering for season 8. And I wanted another documentary episode. We did get that. It was a pretty good one. The storyline was a little bit dark, but it was a good one. And then the last thing I wanted was another girls' night or guys' night in some way, which we didn't get much of that, but we did get a scene with all the girls in the locker room, and then quite a bit of Brolin in the locker room as well. So I'll take that. We got the Valentine's party or that gala, and everyone dressed up, so that was fun. And then we also had the football game, which most of the crew was there except for Lucy. So I'll take that as well. But more of that in season 8, please. Like go out for drinks, go to the food trucks, like whatever it is, just more of that. So
Yeah.
we can kind of bounce around on our season 8 wish list, maybe. Like if you want to say yours, a couple of them, and then I can say a couple or something.
Yeah. Um, I mean, my first thing obviously is like Chenford getting back together officially. I mean, at the very least, if they're not going to get back together, like that we get an answer from Lucy about where they stand after
Hmm.
like Tim is more than likely going to ask her to move in again, at least according to the trailer. So I at least just want a clear thing. Like I don't want the, you know, that being the last scene or something of the episode and then it's like, fade to black to be continued. I don't want
Yeah,
any of that.
yeah,
I want an answer.
yeah.
Um, and I also just want more Wesley and James moments, especially since Wesley's running for DA. Like, I just
Hmm.
want to see James be his friend. And I mean, obviously, we know he's going to support him in his campaign, but just I would
Yeah.
like to actually just see their friendship. So,
It took me watching the trailer at least 2 or 3 times, like sitting down paying attention to it to catch that Nyla and James were there when
yeah.
Wesley like announced his candidacy. So
Yeah,
that's
I mean, like, so
exciting.
that's a good start. I just hope it's not like, oh, okay, they're there. Okay, they're just
Hmm.
standing and that's it.
Yeah.
Like, I want some talking.
Yeah. Yeah. Can James like be his community advisor or something? Like something. I need to see them working together more. So
Yeah.
yeah. So a couple of mine that I had was I want to see Nyla and Lucy undercover. We see some of that in the trailer. So even though it's been hinted at, it's definitely on my wish list. I would love to see them kind of talking about personal life because I don't think we've gotten a lot of Nyla and Lucy talk about Chenford and Tim. And we know that Makia is a Chenford shipper. So I would
Mhm.
like to see some of that. You know, like
Yeah, that'd be
give
fun.
me some Nyla like input on Chenford. Because we know
Mhm.
Angela, right? We need Nyla's
Yeah.
input. So yeah.
Hmm.
And then just more Lopez, please. I'll never get sick of them. I need
Yeah.
every bit of storyline that I can get for them. So
Yeah.
yeah. That's my two so far. What else do you have on yours?
I mean, kind of like off of that, just seeing Angela and Nyla pair off with other people more. So like obviously,
Hmm.
like you said, we're gonna have, Nyla and Lucy work together. Maybe Nyla and John can team up again, or like Angela and Tim. Like that's always, a good time. Um, and I mean, I definitely want to see more Miles and Selena moments too,
Hmm.
since they did like form a friendship. When she was helping, I mean, him and Seth initially during the rookie period, just continue to build on that, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Um, so similar to like the different pair offs, I would like to see Angela and Selena like
Oh, that'd be
working
fun.
together more because I feel like they would be a really great duo.
Hmm.
And then even like Angela and Lucy storylines. Like I feel like we've seen good, like pair offs and stuff, but I don't feel like we've seen enough of it. So I want to see more.
Yeah.
So I
It'd
kind of
be
had
fun.
that for
Angela and
everyone.
Selena can just like speak Spanish all the
Hmm.
time. I just enjoy
Yeah.
hearing their accents. It's great.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that'd be fun.
I mean, I basically have different character pair offs for everyone, like Nyla and Selena, Angela and Lucy, Smitty and Penn, like, Bradford and Nyla. Like, I just want to, I love the partnerships that they currently have, but like, I want to see some different partnerships too. Because there's 18 episodes and they can go like have different partnerships throughout each episode. So
Hmm.
let's bring that in.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, since it's like, Aaron's gonna come back at least for an episode. Um, I just want it to be more fun and not have it be angsty. Like they already,
Hmm.
we dodged the bullet with, you know, um, there was no tragic ending for him. So let's
Yeah.
just keep that ball rolling and like just have it be, fun. I don't really care what. I mean, it'd be cool if like Aaron can like interact with Miles. I don't know.
Hmm.
I don't know if that'd be awkward for Selena though, considering like I mean, I don't like I know fans are shipping Miles and Selena. I don't know if they're like going in that direction or not,
Yeah.
but just since Aaron and Selena also have history that was like
Hmm.
unintentional. Um, since she did not reciprocate. It just I don't know if that'll
Yeah.
just be like, too awkward or what. I don't know. So
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like the internet is shipping Miles and Selena, and I am too, but I don't know if I feel that chemistry between them. Like I don't know. I guess because we had one season with Miles, but he was like so much into the rookie phase with
right.
Tim and then like also Seth stuff. I don't know.
Mhm.
Like I don't know if I see a lot of the chemistry there. I'm shipping them because like I feel like what they've had so far is good.
Yeah.
But also, like, we shipped Thorson and Selena, but it wasn't like real hard until I feel like it kind of got there, with like the Balin wedding and stuff.
Mhm.
But going off the Aaron stuff, that's funny that you had that because I also have like 6 or 7 scenes that I want to see with him. Like, I need
Really?
him. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
I need a few different scenes, preferably him catching up with Tim, Lucy, and Selena all at separate moments. Like,
Fair.
I can take a big group scene, but I would like to see separate moments with them because they all had different relationships with them,
That's
you
fair.
know?
Yeah. Hmm.
Um, I would like to see him and Penn together though. Like he gives words of wisdom to Miles about like dealing with Smitty or, like
Hmm.
dealing with Tim or whatever.
Yeah.
Um, And I don't know, I feel like it would be a little awkward, but I'm sure that like he knows of Aaron. Like I'm sure that they've talked about Aaron Thorson, like the characters. I need a scene with him and Angela and Nyla together because preferably writing in the shop together, trying to solve some kind of case or something, because I feel like that's just where he shined the best. And I
Yeah.
just need to see it again. So yeah, Lucy, Selena, Miles, Tim, and then Nyla and Angela. And like throw Gray and Nolan in there too, but I want those six first.
Yeah.
So yeah. Yeah, this kind of my wish list for Aaron to come back. And yeah, like you said, no angst, please. Like just make it a happy
Yeah.
occasion.
Yeah.
So
Just
yeah.
something fun.
But also I would love to see him like walk back into that roll call room and be like, ah, old times and I don't have to sit at the front table anymore. You know, like just kind of like rub
Yeah.
it in that he's not a rookie anymore. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Um, I mean, we had talked about this earlier, but I want resolutions for the recurring villains storylines, at least Monica's, because for God's sake, she escaped at the end of season 6. She cannot possibly escape Balin in Prague. Like, if so, how? Why?
Yeah.
And do we really have to do that again?
Yeah.
Because like, I mean, yes, she's smart, but like, I mean, especially since in the trailer, Bailey was like, "We're gonna watch you like a hawk." Like, what did they do? Actually take her up on her sightseeing thing and then just go la di da in Prague and she just slips away? Like, what? Like, how?
Yeah.
Um,
And even then,
how?
Balin's not that dumb to do that. So,
No.
yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
I don't really know like what's going on there, but I at least want Monica's to be resolved because I mean, like I said, we're not gonna get John and Oscar are going to interact again. But Oscar's slightly more entertaining in my
Hmm.
opinion.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, and so I just like also don't want anything bad happening to Garza because I love the Rookie Fed's character so much, and like obviously I'm not getting any other appearances, at least not that I know of from other characters. So like, if Garza is the only crossover character, then
Hmm.
can he just be okay? That's all I ask.
Yeah.
Like it could be a scare. I don't, I like the drama. I like drama in TV shows like that, but just like nothing can actually happen. I don't want that. So
Yeah.
it's just yeah,
I
dumb.
am interested to see, unlike maybe it just isn't able to be worked out or whatever with the contracts. Like we know that Alexi's talked about getting Niecy Nash back, but like her contracts are like she's so busy. But what
Right.
about James? Like where's Carter Hope?
Yeah.
Can we
Oh
get
my
him back?
gosh. Yeah, that'd be fun. I loved his character. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
I don't know. I
Be
feel
fun.
like we didn't we got a lot of his character in Feds, obviously, because he was paired up
Right.
with
Yeah.
Niecy Nash's character. But I feel like we didn't really get to like work out like his personal life and stuff. And not
Yeah,
that they
as
would do
much
that
with
on the
his
rookie, but
ex.
can we
Yeah.
like see more of him like in action then, like in the
Hmm.
field?
Yeah.
Because I feel like he was just kind of with Simone a lot. And I mean, she
Right.
was kind of taking the forefront of that, which is fine, but I feel like
Yeah.
we kind of missed seeing him. So I would
Hmm.
like to see him again.
Yeah.
I'm
That'd
surprised
be
that we
fun.
haven't yet, but maybe it's just like timing and scheduling and stuff can't work
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
So let's see what else I had. I I'm intrigued to see the Wesley DA stuff. I want to see my favorite foursome group back together, Jayla and Lopez, give them to me in every single way. I
Yeah.
will take it all.
Yeah.
Even if it's like they're up late, like strategizing his campaign or something, like it doesn't matter to me.
Yeah.
Just give me something. So, and I want to see Gray and Tim working together more. Like, I don't know how much of that can happen because they're both high ranks now. Even if
Mhm.
it's just communicating and talking, like taking command over a high
Yeah.
profile case, like just I want it.
Mhm. Yeah.
But I would like to see it happen. So,
Yeah. I mean, because you see that on like other shows too, like other, like
hmm.
Law and Order, for example. Like they have, captain and sergeant working together still on the same
Yeah.
team, like all the time. So like maybe that can still work with, sergeant and a lieutenant.
Yeah.
Sure,
Something
that would
else that
be.
I think would be really cool too is if we saw Gray confide in Tim for like personal life advice or something.
Mm,
Because
yeah,
like he
if
doesn't
Tim
really
did
do
go through a
that with
divorce.
anyone.
Yeah,
And like with Tim previously being married and like Gray's obviously married, like it would be interesting to see. We don't really
yeah,
see Gray like open up with anyone. Like if
no,
anything, Tim's opening up to Gray or like Nyla is or whatever. So it would be really interesting to see that flip. And I think that
yeah,
would be kind of cool with all the Luna stuff going on.
yeah,
Because I don't think he would confide in like Angela or Nyla. Like I feel like if anything, Tim would be the one that he would confide in. Maybe John
yeah.
Nolan. I could see them trying to work John in
I just
there,
feel like John would
but
just ask like
too many
unprovoked
questions.
and
Yeah.
yeah, and just end up annoying Gray. I mean,
Yeah.
that's part of their dynamic, I know,
Yeah.
but
And then Gray would be like, you know what, never mind, and just like walk away,
yeah,
which is fair, you
yeah.
know? So,
Hmm. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. While we're on the subject of Gray, I just don't want any like Gray and Luna can have relationship problems. I don't care. I know no relationship is perfect, but like since they're one of the, long-standing stable couples, no separation, like no official, no
Mhm.
papers, no divorce mention, no none of that. They can't lose it all right
Yeah.
now. Like,
Yeah.
please, thank you. I'm praying to whoever is listening, putting it out there. Don't
Yeah.
need any of that negative stuff for them. Although I am excited to see more Luna in season 8, just
Hmm.
because, yeah, and more Smitty too,
Yeah.
like in season 8. So yeah, that wraps up my wish list. Really, is just seeing more people
Yeah.
in season 8. Really,
Yeah.
so yeah.
So I also want to see, speaking of Smitty, I want to see a Smitty-centric storyline or episode for him. I know that we had the one with the raccoon and the donuts, but like I need a whole storyline or at least an episode, like a episode or at least a storyline for him
Mhm.
because I don't know, I feel like he's owed that. And I feel like it would be a nice break, in like the
Right.
Chenford drama or Nolan stuff or anything, if we just like throw in a Smitty episode.
Yeah.
So, um, I want to see more Lucy and Selena roommate moments, of course, like I said, talking about Chenford, or even just like other things that happened during the day. Um, and even Tamara and Selena moments, both of them like gossiping about Chenford. I don't, I feel like we've maybe seen Dylan coming back and filming, but I
I
could be
I don't
wrong.
know.
I don't know. I
I
feel
don't
like there's just
remember.
so much social media going on that
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
not
remember off the top
staying
of my
up to
head.
date with it.
If anyone does remember, just like tell us because I'm not remembering that off the top of my head. But yeah, there has
Yeah.
been so many things over the last like almost 6 months. So
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because like we ended in May and then they started filming again in like July. And I'm just
yeah,
like, I don't know. There's just so much to keep up with. So, um, and Chenford back together, obviously. Like you said, like I hope that it doesn't come at the end of the first episode. Like, no, let's bring it
just watch
in the
since we
first
like
time.
put that out there. That's gonna happen, and
Hmm.
like if either one of
Yeah.
us are like live tweeting, we're just gonna be like, "Dang it!"
Yeah. Yeah. Which is so funny because like
Uh,
it's already filmed, it's already edited, like
yeah, like
who
we have no
knows?
control. I wish
Yeah.
we did.
Um, but yeah, it probably will be like the last like 5 minutes. And or it'll be the first 5 minutes and then they don't bring it up again. But I
Mhm.
just need something, like not just 5 minutes of it.
Yeah,
Um, and then a repeat from season 7, but Pete Nolan back again, like just for some comedy reasons.
I mean, yeah.
Um, yeah.
I mean, because we did have like Chastity back last season, and like stickers to
Hmm.
Randy. So like, I mean, I know like her and Pete like aren't, together anymore in the, rookie universe or whatever, but like still, Pete Nolan is
Oh
Nolan's
yeah.
half brother, so it's like there's still a reason for him to, like pop in for an episode
Yeah.
or at least a cold open.
Yeah.
Like if they could only get Pete Davidson for,
Hmm.
for 10 minutes, like just Have him film a cold open and
Yeah.
send him on his way.
Like John like arrives home from Prague and Pete's like on his couch or something. And like it doesn't matter, just give me something.
Yeah.
So, and I don't think it's been said. I haven't seen anything at least, but I wonder if they'll bring in a new rookie like for an episode or two. Like they did with Greg
Um,
Grunberg's character and Katie.
oh yeah, from like forever ago.
Uh-huh.
I was reading somewhere that like I think Alexia had said that they weren't planning on it, like since
Okay.
Miles is kind of like the, rookie
Yeah.
focus, but like who knows? Because, Alexia said many a time one thing and then another thing happens that, we're
Yeah.
not expecting. So
Yeah. Yep. And then just seeing Miles with different TOs. Like, I don't know, Lucy being a sergeant, she could like go back to a TO for the day, like if no one's out or
mm,
whatever. Same with
hmm.
Tim. Even like Angela and Nyla. I think it would be so
Yeah.
interesting to see them back as TOs. Like, again, even
Yeah.
if it's for a day, and like training Miles and having like not a whole lot of background as to how he is on the job.
Yeah.
And then just like Nyla just completely like going nuts with him and being like, why are
Hmm.
you doing this? But I feel like at this point in his rookie period, hopefully we find out like how advanced he is already, like how far along it's been.
Yeah.
But it would be interesting to know, like, oh, he's been here for 6 months or 2 months or whatever it is. So, yeah.
Hmm.
That's about it though for our wish list for season 8.
Yeah.
So we'll be back with regular weekly episodes for season 8, 18 straight weeks unless there's a break,
Yeah.
which is actually crazy, but like I'm excited that it's happening and like it's the mid-season because I feel like we've gotten to see like all of the other shows that we watch in like the
Yeah.
first half of their season and now we can like focus solely on the rookie. Like
Hmm.
when you have all of your other shows going, it's kind of like you have to, pull focus. So
Yeah.
it's fun. And I don't know, I kind of like it being in the mid-season. So
Hmm. I am used
um
to it now. That's for sure.
what?
I'm used to it now. That's for
Yeah.
sure. Like
Yeah.
mid-season instead of fall.
Yeah. Yeah. So you can find us on Twitter at the Shop Talk Pod underscore or email us at Shop Talk the Rookie Podcast at gmail.com with all of your thoughts. You can find us individually on Twitter as well. I'm at jstark804.
And I'm at Carrie Hyman.
And we're on TikTok as well at the Shop Talk Podcast underscore. We joined the Blue Sky too, but like I don't even know if it's really being used at this point. I really don't.
Yeah,
So
I don't even use like my personal one. I don't even know why the app is still on my phone. I haven't been
yeah,
on there in months.
yeah. But we're the Shop Talk Pod dot B Sky if you want. So we also have a Dashery store with merch if you want to check that out. It's shop-talk.dashery.com. And I'm trying to think of some new ideas. I have some that are rolling around in my head that like I didn't get done last season that I want to this season. I just have to find the time to do it. So, but that's gonna happen for 2026. It's going on my vision board, if you will. So, yeah. Along with Chunford getting back together and
Yeah.
mic drop.
Yeah.
But with that, we'll see everyone next Thursday.
Yeah.
We'll talk to you guys next Thursday. But next Tuesday is when everything is right in the world with the
Yes. And
rookie. So,
we'll be flipping out on social media, I'm sure,
yeah. Yeah.
in one
Live
way or
tweeting and
another.
everything.
Yeah.
Yep. Hopefully the episode's good so that we have some good stuff to recover to
Yeah.
yeah. But it'll be good regardless because it's been a long hiatus. So, yeah.
Mhm.
But until then, bye everyone.
Bye, guys.
Go get him, boo.